about containing, picking your poison on the floor, and Kelsey Plum, they were able to contain in the first half, and we all know that getting your rhythm at the free throw line is huge for a shooter.
And Tanisha Wright knows this team very well, having coached as an assistant in Las Vegas. And Asia will
backdoor for D-Rob. Off the mark, another player that spent some time with the Aces. We have a lot of connections across the floor, and I'm pretty sure our very own Tabitha Turner will get into it, but back-to-back buckets.
Off of 1 foot by Ryan Howard. You're right, that is a staple.
Ryan Howard got the switch on Asia Wilson. She backdoor, and there's where she is just so being out of the rotation for the Dream.
Yeah, she has the ability, the experience to step up in these situations, and her leadership is relied on heavily.
Asia Wilson.
Atlanta's going to have to figure it out.
Asia Wilson.
Ton of depth and size in the post. In fact, Cheyenne would be what most consider an undersized 5, just more of a natural. Haley Jones had an excellent practice yesterday. I thought she was critical in that win over Chicago. Let's see if that momentum carries over tonight.
Once again, battle of the front court all-stars at this point.
I mean, that's what it's looking like a little bit. Cheyenne's gotten a little lick in here and there, but Asia Wilson is dominating it so far. I don't know how much of a matchup it is.
More checks in her box as she goes to the rim, gets the N1.
And got 2 or 3 good looks at it. And for a competitor, for a player that's a 2-time MVP, those moments stick with you. And she has come out. Has not been able to score very easily in this second quarter so far. So those points were hard to come by.
Yeah, they went on a 14-6 run before those 2 free throws. Top of the key for Asia Wilson, who has been hot. Asia Wilson shooting her 4th and 5th free throw of the night. When they had the rings on display and giving Repair her
ready, draping 20 on the Dream. Already has a 40-point performance. The first points.
Back at the free throw line, where she's been perfect.
3-point shooter, but a tough 2 or a long 2 is a little bit different.
Turnover there for Atlanta. Top of the key, poked away from Cheyenne Parker. Going at Naz Hillman off the glass, and I don't know if she could have played any.
Naz Hillman, you know that she plays fearless basketball.
2 players in double figures for the Aces. Plum sitting with 14. Asia Wilson with 24 and counting.
Beneficiary of that call.
Now Ryan Howard with 2 personals. I thought the feet were moving for Ryan Howard. But on that second look, it did look like she was established, but nonetheless, her creativity. Ryan Howard looks to respond, bounces around, finds the hand of Asia Wilson, went soaring to grab that one out of the air. Wilson finds her spot on the floor. Yikes.
Contested. 6'2", with the wingspan she has, she can be very creative around the rim.
Haley Jones checks in for Atlanta. Mo Billings will come in next. Asia Wilson.
Shots.
Plum finding Wilson. Wilson stop, pop. You know the rest.
The pass. Like, to me, if you give Asia Wilson 19 shot attempts, it's going to be a long night. You just can't let her have.
This is the timeout, and Asia Wilson gets 2 free throws.
I don't know if Tanisha was thinking that there was not a foul as much as it was like.
Yes, this is a the biggest lead for the Aces. Now stretched.
Yes, Series had 3, which is a WNBA record.
Asia at the rim. Count it. 40.
Building. Career high for Haley Jones.
Yes, absolutely. And it's just understanding, too, for Haley Jones. She said, I always want to be ready for Tanisha. Asia Wilson, what can't you do?
Is in incredible shape. And that it takes a lot to be able to dominate offensively and to do it efficiently. Now, there's some stiff competition with Brianna Stewart and
Yes.
Alyssa Thomas. Alyssa Thomas is doing.
Biggest lead for the Aces as they have eclipsed the century mark and have their 9th 100-point game of the season. The spin move, Asia Wilson, just stop it.
Becky Hammond said, no, we're going to get this half-century mark real quick, put this in the books.
Mind you, at the end of the day, these are women that are changing the game. They're growing the game. And she said, I know for a fact that it's not just
going. There was contact made enough to call a foul there.
And for those who love math, this is how it breaks down. 16 in the first, 6 in the second.
There was a personal foul called on Chelsea Gray. There were 2 fouls called before.